In this episode of Do Something With Your Marketing, I want to encourage you to find all those goal completions that you might not know about. So if you've got a single person website run by one person, you know where all your thank you pages are, you know where all your conversions and your goal completions are, and you're like, okay, cool, this is easy to manage. But the moment you've got 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, a marketing team, a sales team, an ad team, the number of actual goal completions can spiral out of control because you've got too many thank you pages. You've got a lot of them, and you may not know where they all are. If you are responsible for the ROI of your marketing and proving the ROI of your marketing, you will need to know where all your thank you pages are. So how do you do this? Well, the good news is as long as your website's got Google Analytics running on it, we can use built-in Google Analytics tools to find all the thank you pages that could be lurking behind the scenes. So this is a really important exercise. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this in 2 different ways. The first way here is on screen. You're going to go to your behavior section, go to all pages. This is, as one would guess, all pages on your website, and choose a big time frame. Like the last year is a good time frame. Certainly at least a month, as much data as you can. So a year is a good amount of time. Now, what are the characteristics of a thank you page? Number 1, a thank you page typically is named something like thank you, or goal or completion or something like that. So the first way we can try and find thank you pages we don't know about is to look in here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to choose include page, and instead of just containing, we're going to do a regular expression, which is a type of, is a little bit of code actually, that says find everything that matches these conditions. So let's take a look at some popular things. We could use the word thank you, right? That pipe, that vertical delimiter means or. So thank you, or let's do thank you with a dash, or complete, the word completed, or finish, or thanks. You might have a little more informal language, or purchase, or what are some other popular words? So let's start with that. This will give us a sense of what are the pages that have those names. I'm going to sort here by page views. And we see, yep, thanks for subscribing, right? So there's the thank you page. Here's one. Purchased. That's a goal from from e-commerce. Here's Thanksgiving. We can probably safely ignore that. Thanks for taking the poll. Okay, I don't remember running a poll, but clearly I did at some point in the last year, and I need to remember that. Here's another thank you page. So you can see I've found a bunch of thank you pages, and if I have not already declared these in my Google Analytics goals, I'm getting conversions that I'm not tracking. I'm getting conversions that are not going towards proving the ROI of my marketing. So that's one way to do this. Now, if you have a really complex site, maybe with a lot of different properties, there's a second way you can find any remaining stragglers. So let's go ahead and turn off that advanced filter. And now we're going to create a new advanced filter. And this time, we're going to look at pages that have an extremely high exit rate, let's say 90%, because when you're done with a conversion, right, what do? You leave. You go somewhere else, right? You might stay on site, but chances are you probably are going to go do something else. So we want an exit percentage rate higher than 90%. This page is just sending people away, and that's good for a thank you page. And to weed out little one-offs, let's look at the pages that have page views, let's call it greater than 50, right? One-off individual pages are not going to be helpful for finding random stragglers. But if you've got a page that has a high exit rate and a high number of page views, relatively speaking, you'd probably want to know about that. So let's see what we dig in here. Here we have page views, and let's go and go down the list. There's still a decent amount of blog posts in here, so let's crank that up to 99% here, which says that every time someone's on this page, they're just gone. And here we've got a search, so somebody is just left after that search. If you have an e-commerce site, or if you have a B2B site with a ton of individual landing pages, especially like webinars, this is going to be essential. I don't have that much because it's a personal blog. But if you got webinars and landing pages and stuff, you want to use this filter as a last catch-all. Now, what do you do with this information? Obviously, you add it to your Google Analytics goals. You add goals that allow you to track and figure out where are people completing things that we need to care about, and then you add those to your goals so that they count towards your marketing activities, right? Towards your marketing KPIs. That way you get credit for the work you're doing. If we go back, let's go back to the regular expression version. Here, we're going to do a page matching regular expression, and I'm going to copy and paste that from earlier. And let's just slap this on bar chart. If this is the conversion I'm tracking, and I'm forgetting about all this other stuff, and I'm only tracking this here, I'm missing 8% of my conversions. Now, would you like to make your KPIs go up 8%? I can't think of a single person in marketing who wouldn't want to have an 8% increase with no additional work, right? You don't have to do anything else. You're already doing it. You just have to track it appropriately. So use this technique on your website to hunt down all those straggler thank you pages, get them into your goals, and start demonstrating more of your ROI. That way, you get more budget, you get more resources, you prove the value of the work that you do. As always, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and the newsletter. I'll talk to you soon. Want help solving your company's data, analytics, and digital marketing problems? Visit trustinsights.ai today and let us know how we can help you.